My name is Gina Odarteifio. I'm the CEO of AMSIG Resources. We are an organization who has 80% portfolio in agribusiness and 20% in management training and consulting. I've been working with farmer groups since 2008, and one of their concerns was how to increase their productivity and also how to process better rice for the local market. And so I discussed the need with a program under IFDC. So they said there was going to be a training, so they sent me email. When the email came, I realized that it was training for production. So they apologized, but I said no, I was interested in the production as well. And that was my introduction to SRI. It's at the training program, everything they talked about, reduced seed quantity, organic manure, transplanting 8 days, and then optimizing your yield to about 5 tons, between 5 to 10 tons per hectare, sounded like what I needed to help the farmers increase their productivity. So at the training, I took every nitty-gritty of that training, inquired further from the facilitator, Mr. Coyote from Mali, and I told him that I am going to implement SRI. So in December, we started, and first of all, so it was myself and one of my extension persons who went for the training. So I pulled in the 6 other extension persons and trained them. Everybody had to sing SRI. Then we took it down to a crop of people we were grooming to be extensionists, because we said it was our strategy for the future to enhance productivity with all the farmers we were working with. And after that, we identified the lead farmers in the communities and also trained them in SRI. So as part of that productivity development program, we set up demonstration farms, 1 acre demonstration farm at the irrigation site. And then with the we chose 20 communities whom we are working with, that's about 1,000 farmers, and set up demonstration farms of about 1/8 of an acre, and took them through classroom. The principal and the shock was, we don't believe it. Then we took them to do the practical, set up nurseries in their communities where they can walk around and manage themselves, and everybody in the community sees the outcome. Now at the irrigation site, we monitored the day 10, we did the day 10 tilling, followed everything to the letter, day 10, day 20, day 30, day 40, tilling of the soil. And now at day 113, it's amazing to see the whole field brown with grains. And when we counted, we had an average of 42 tillers for 10 hills. And we are hoping to thresh and find out what the yields are. For me, this is a very good solution to enhance or improve the livelihoods of the farmers. And one of their challenges is access to markets. We linked them up with a well food program, but then we realized that there's a huge domestic market which we can feed into, and that depends on the competitiveness of the produce. And previously, the farmers were making about 10 bags per acre, or in fact, no, 5 bags per acre. And so they bill the whole cost of production on the number of bags that they have, therefore making them uncompetitive. But now with the SRI, using less to get more, especially using about 8 kilograms of seed as opposed to 50 kilograms of seed to cultivate 2.5 acres, huge savings for them. And so we're looking at, in the long run, livelihoods would be, they'll have more incomes because they have more yields, and then too, livelihoods will be impacted. And when the rice activity booms, you see a whole community comes alive. We have the youth whom we are training some of to serve as transplanters, because we realize that that's the obstacle to people adopting. So we're training a gang of youth who would serve as a transplanting gang. And once they acquire the skill, transplanting is going to be done quickly. Then after that, it's left to the smallholder and his family to maintain the fields. We're also working at getting commercial quantities of organic fertilizer. And we believe that by next year, we've identified a producer, and we're seeing how we can work at getting the commercial quantities to make it available for them. So for this cropping season, 2012 cropping season, we have some of our farmers at the irrigation site are going into SRI cultivation. They've agreed to come in as gangs to do the transplanting. Others said they would dibble, and others said they would broadcast. And this is going to serve as a huge demonstration where their 3 choices of productivity can be monitored. And then at the end of the day, SRI, we believe, will take the day. And that would be a quicker way of getting the farmers to adopt SRI. We are supporting them in what they're doing, and we know that SRI is going to let them see that it's a cheaper, better option for the long-term livelihood enhancement. I'm too happy about SRI. I see it as a future for my farmer groups, and families would get better off.